There once was a forest that was dense and dark and laden with fog. The trees were gnarled and twisted, and the air was still and silent. It was a place where the paths were disorienting and the secrets were deadly. And it was a place where some said strange and terrifying things happened. Some said they heard the whisper of voices that weren't there, or saw shapes moving in the mist that were better left unseen. They called it Blackwoods Forest, and it was a place that you should never go to, especially not at night. But one night in 2024, a school bus carrying 32 students crashed in Blackwoods Forest and all aboard were killed. Now, months later, the parents of those children began to receive phone calls from their dead children. They heard their children's voices begging for help, as they were being attacked by bizarre and terrifying entities like a giant skull spider or haunted dolls or a killer gardener. The forest itself seemed to be a malevolent force, reaching out from the grave to lure its victims back to it with promises of answers and closure. But those who went searching for their loved ones in the dead of night never returned. One day, a young woman named Sarah decided she would venture into the woods to find out what had happened to her brother and his friends. As she walked deeper into the woods, she could feel the forest closing in around her, watching her every move. She could hear the crunch of her own footsteps and the rustle of leaves, but nothing else. The silence was deafening. Then she saw it, the bus. It was sitting at the edge of the forest, its horn blaring and the children's cries echoing through the trees. And as she got closer, she could see the silhouettes of the children in the windows, their hands pressed against the glass, their faces distorted and scary. And then as she reached out to touch the bus, it was gone. All that was left was a single phone that had been left behind, still buzzing with an incoming call. And when she picked it up, she saw a face staring back at her, a face that was both familiar and strange, a face that was dead. The Blackwoods had claimed another victim. This has been the story Blackwoods Echoes. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to follow for more content. This has been your host. Join me next time for more campfire horror stories.